In this tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how to use Desmos to create a scene with an animated parabola. On the Desmos page, let's go to the graphing calculator. When we get in, the first thing I'd like to do is type in the general form of the equation. In this example, I'm going to use the vertex form. So I'm going to type f at x equals a bracket x minus h exponent 2 plus k. Now underneath it asks us if we want to add a slider. I'm going to add a slider for all of the variables, a, h, and k. This will help me control the stretch, it'll control the horizontal movement and the vertical movement. Now let's insert the images that I'd like to use as the background and as the object being animated. First, there's me, who's going to be jumping, and there's going to be a background image of a scene from Mario World. Now you see that these two pictures don't really work. The scene is very small and the picture that's being animated is very big. Let's adjust the size so that it makes a little more sense. Next, I'm going to shrink myself, and I have to decide where I would like to go. Okay, this path, I'd like to be jumping from this brick over the pipe and landing on this patch of grass. Let's adjust my H and K so that it fits a little bit more. Now, this is where my picture will follow so that I get the animation. And how we're going to get my picture to follow the animation, the parabola, is by changing the center. You'll notice that for all of the images that are imported, the center is at 0, 0. So it's placed at the origin. But instead of being at the origin, what I would like is to have the center be following the curve instead. So I'm going to type in M and F bracket M. Add the slider as well so that you can slide it and have the picture go around. Now you notice that if I just hit play, the animation will go and the values are from -10 to +10. Now that restriction doesn't work for me because really all I want is the picture to be going from this block to this patch of grass. So we're going to look at the x values and we're going to give it a restriction based on where it is along the x-axis. I would say that my picture needs to start at approximately -2.5, and the animation needs to stop when we're at about 7.5. I'm going to click on the end of the slider, and that allows you to change the range that you have for your x-axis. So like I said, we have a lower limit of -2.5, and the upper limit is approximately 7.5. Now let's hit the play button and you can see where it's going. Now on either ends, I feel it's slightly too far over. So when I'm at 2.5, I'm on top of the brick, but I want to be standing on the brick. So probably about this point, -2. So I'm going to click the end range again, and I'm going to readjust it so that we have a picture where it makes sense. When you've completed your picture, don't forget to add a title. You can add that by clicking on Note. You might want to put that up on top as well. Miss Fan jumping over the pipe. You'll probably want to rename your graph and save it. And then you're going to share the graph. Take the link and put it into a Google Doc with your answers and attach that to the assignment box. Make sure you save it before you make your second scene using standard form and a third scene using factored form as well.